Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just Another Autism Podcast. I'm Eileen Lamb, and today I'm joined by Tyler White. Many of you know Tyler from the Netflix show Love on the Spectrum, but at Autism Speaks, we know Tyler because he's been a DJ at many of our events for quite a few years now, and he's also now a Team 20 member. So, welcome, Tyler.
Thank you for having me. Always an honor to be with Autism Speaks.
We're so honored to have you, Tyler. So, for those people who are not familiar with you yet, maybe you can introduce yourself and tell us a little more about your autism diagnosis.
Well, I'm Tyler White from Love on the Spectrum, aka DJ Ty White. I was diagnosed at age 3. What happened was my mom and dad noticed I would drum on my feet because I watched my dad play the drums. That'd be one way. And then, of course, I could tell car manufacturers and stuff. But probably one of the biggest first hurdles I had, you go to a restaurant, they'd sing happy birthday, and that kind of would freak me out a little bit by how loud they would get. Although I've learned how to overcome that lately. And now I sing happy birthday on Cameo, and I've learned how to love that song now.
That's amazing. You know, a lot of people on the spectrum actually have that same
Oh
fear
yeah.
around the birthday
I've
song. Yeah.
yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that as well.
I know someone suggested to me because my son is also very sensitive, and every time someone sings it to him, he'll put his hands on his ears, but maybe
Yeah,
like
that's how I used to be.
no clapping or do the what deaf people do in the deaf community with clapping. There is like some sort of like quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I
many ways
understand it.
around it. And so Tyler, what does music mean to you? Because you mentioned you're a DJ and we just talked about singing happy birthday, but like how big of a role does music play in your life?
It plays a lot. I mean, I grew up listening to all kinds of music: country, pop, rock, R&B, Christian, and of course, I'm got a career going in country music right now as a MC with the Strawberry Festival, CMA Fest, Houston. Of course, I'm recording an album as well. It plays a lot in my life.
That's amazing. And how did you learn music?
Well, I started playing the drums, and then I would sing in church. Of course, everyone knows me about my song key. I think I picked that perfect pitch up while playing band in school and playing the drums in church. And then one time we were singing frontline and worship at one of the churches my dad used to pastor out in Arkansas. And then the piano player, I wasn't singing along because I felt like the piano player was playing the wrong key. And that's where I kind of picked that up as well.
That's incredible. Did you tell them?
I did. And she's like, I don't know. And then she looked at the book. Oh, yeah, you're right, Tyler.
Oh, that's so amazing. I know in Love on the Spectrum, we actually see you and Madison go through several country songs, and you're able to tell in which key each of them is played. That's a
Man,
pretty impressive skill.
thank you.
And what does music look like in your life right now? Like, how many events do you do? Do you just do like DJ? Do you play in a band?
Oh, they're having me do all kinds of stuff. Of course, I DJ. I've also emceed at CMA Fest. I did a radio station concert in Houston. And of course, I'm writing and recording an album. And I also sang at the Grand Ole Opry where Randy Travis came out and surprised me. And I'm also doing tons of radio stations and podcasts, and everything's going good.
That is so amazing. Do you think all of these opportunities came through because of your exposure on Love on the Spectrum?
No doubt, without a question.
That's amazing. I'm happy for you. I know we had you at several of our events before then. Do you remember how you got involved with Autism Speaks back then?
Well, I knew at some point I was going to have to get involved with an autism community because my mom and dad have encouraged me to be open about my autism and use it to inspire others. I know we had a weatherman in Arkansas that had Tourette's, and he always said, you can embrace it and do something good with it, or hide it and curse it. And I choose to embrace and do something good with it. So we moved back to Florida. One of our TV stations in Tampa was advertising for the Tampa Walk at Raymond James Stadium. So I emailed Katie Marino, who was in charge of North and Central Florida, let her know I'm interested in DJing this because I'm on the spectrum myself. So she first booked me to do the one in Orlando, and then it was Tampa and Orlando, which had to wait another year because of COVID. But the way I look at it, those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. So I did that, and then they asked me to be part of all of Florida. I also did the Georgia one in Atlanta, the Georgia Gala. And
Amazing.
because of that, one of my friends who's part of the board of directors for the Florida Strawberry Festival here in Plant City made me a concert MC for Special Smiles Day for the concerts there at the Strawberry Festival due to what I do with Autism Speaks and me being on the spectrum. And that's opened a lot of doors for me as well.
That's amazing. Are you gonna come to Texas? Have you ever been? I see you love your cowboy hats. So do I.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I've been to Houston, and who knows, might even come where you're at in Austin.
Austin. Austin is the best. Objectively, you should check it
I
out.
understand. I understand.
So you were just talking about your how you view your autism, and I know you've mentioned that for you, autism is a superpower or a strength. Can you tell
Oh yeah.
us a little bit more about that?
Well, there are many ways I can look at it. First thing, first and foremost, it's drawn me closer to God. I mean, I grew up in a Christian-based home. Family that's I have a long line of family that's licensed Church of God preachers, and obviously it's drawn me closer to Jesus, and having the power of the Holy Spirit to help me overcome obstacles, obviously, and I'm so thankful for that. Of course, I believe in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ, which gives me strength. Another way is just persevering no matter what. A few of the things I still struggle with now, I would say probably my handwriting and tying knots. But if a fan wants an autograph, I'm going to sign my name. And of course, if I have to work at Publix and they have me a cleaning shift, I'm going to do my best to tie the knot on the garbage bag and make that way it looks good. And then of course, never giving up. Probably a big struggle that I had as a teenager was getting my learner's permit. It took me 7 tries to pass that. I mean, people told me, "Oh, you need to study more." Well, I read that book twice, and it's not a book smart thing. It's really a common sense thing, and that's something I struggle with as a
Yeah.
teenager. But I never gave up, even though it was hard, because I wanted to drive myself. I mean, I always dreamed of driving a Chevy. So the 7th try I finally passed, and now I got my driver's license. So never give up as well.
Well, congrats. That's a beautiful
Thank you.
message. Just
Thank
because
you.
you can't do it the first time or the sixth time, seven, doesn't mean
Yeah,
you'll never get it.
that's right.
And so, Tyler, tell us, because everyone wants to know here, how are things with Madison?
Oh, everything is going good. We've been together for a year. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. We
Oh,
help each other overcome obstacles, and we encourage each other. We support each other. We love each other. We go on a lot of dates. We go to church every Sunday. We've gone to Busch Gardens and Universal. And of course, we like to go out to eat in town. One of our favorite restaurants, ABC Pizza. We get the spaghetti and have a great waitress named Sarah, and everything's going good. And I see us being together long term, like Randy Travis said, forever and ever. Amen.
oh, that's amazing. I love how you asked her parents for permission before taking her to Universal.
Absolutely. Very
How
important.
how was that? How was Universal?
Oh, it was fun. You won't believe this, but at our Atlanta gala, we won tickets to a NASCAR race. But then once we started dating, I kind of realized, maybe I shouldn't take Madison to that. It's such a
Oh,
long drive up to Atlanta. Let's go to Universal. And to tell you the truth, I think she likes Universal better.
well, that's amazing that you did that. I mean, NASCAR sounds pretty fun. I'm a big fan of F1, so not the same, but
I
yes,
understand.
yeah, would be
Still
pretty.
racing.
Yeah, maybe one day you'll still get to go to a NASCAR race.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been to Daytona?
Oh yeah, I've been there a few times. Matter of fact, the last race I went to was with a few of my buddies at Publix. We saw the dual races at Daytona and had a good time. We couldn't go this year because they had their other things going on. I had some stuff going on as well.
I know you're busy now.
Yes, ma'am. Even busier now.
Hey, it's a good thing. Good
Very
busy. There
good.
is bad busy and good busy. You're good busy.
This is good busy for sure.
So, Tyler, what advice would you give to other autistic people who are looking for love?
Well, just go after it. If you if you're ready to fall in love, chase it. I mean, I tell you what, chasing love was the best thing that's happened to me. I first found out I mean, I've heard about the show, but I didn't know they were coming down here to Florida to film until I was advertising my DJing services that they were looking for a guy in the Tampa St. Pete area to go on a date with a girl on the autism spectrum. I thought, well, I'm here in Plant City. I've always prayed that if the Lord ever saw fit for me to fall in love as someone on the spectrum and be with a girl on the spectrum. And I filled it out, and they called me within a few weeks, asked me to be on the show. And from that first date, me and Madison connected with the things we have in common, especially our faith and wanting to overcome and wanting to use our autism to do something good. And life is awesome.
Wait, that's actually amazing. I mean, it's like it was meant to be.
Yep. All thanks to the good Lord above.
Love it. Well, Tyler, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today. I appreciate your time. I know you're so busy, so thank you again. And I will be in touch. I'm sure we'll see each other at an event one day or another.
Yes, ma'am, we will.